There we go. All right. Everything seems to be working now. Hello, everyone. How are you? Travis, congratulations on first. Welcome in Carlos as second and Adagio as third. Yes, this is going to be a Gordon slash Jordan Ramsay stream adventure. We are doing the challenge that was put against us to make beef Wellington today. Make sure everything looks good on our cameras. Will this update this now? Okay, that will update that, but then we lose the cat on this screen, which means they only exist on a few other screens, like this one. Okay. I'll do some more work to update some of my scenes. He is looking very cute right now, so I don't want to have him lost. Here, we can do this manually. And then update it later. How's everybody doing today? Here, can I do this? Ooh, this is a good thing to test with our Stream Deck. Can I just turn this on and off? The visibility? I can! Ooh, that's cool. Just finding good, finally on vacations. Nice! Well, we did get our Stream Deck set up. I don't know if I have the distance to, like, hold it up. I do! But I even created, like, a little scenes button where we can change all the scenes for today. I'm very excited about testing this out, especially now that I'm also using the mobile app, which should, in theory, allow me to change all of these same things the same way when we're live. But we are a little behind on getting started because we're still dealing with some really shitty stuff. So I'm only going to show this before we get started on the cooking portion, because I think it's important to just continue talking about these things openly, even if it seems to be causing me problems. Allergy suffering today. Oh no. I hope those improve. But yeah, as I went to go live, you can even see up here the 8:08 timestamp. I had everything all set, ready to go. We'd set up the Stream Deck. I prepared all the food. We have everything all ready to go. And I found out this is now our 7th report, at least that I know of, that's come through in a way that has negatively impacted me since July of last year. So I know it's controversial to talk about these things, and a lot of people who have these things happen don't talk about them at all. Just pretend like they didn't exist as they appeal them. I did appeal this, but this was from last night, and it apparently didn't come through like until very late. Like, I didn't even see this until after I ended stream yesterday. But someone reported me once again for misinformation this time. We've had reports for harassment, for abuse, for all kinds of things, even though I think I've done a very good job of showing my receipts and not, being guilty of any of that, as well as having all of those appeals in my favor, ruled in my favor, and all of the actual reports overturned. I don't know if this is one of the people from the communities that I've been talking openly about who have been posting slanderous, hateful, defamatory stuff and seem to be actively encouraging this type of behavior, or if it's somebody who might be related to some of the stuff I've been talking about even more recently, in regards to people who are wearing full-blown face masks being cowards if they don't want to identify themselves, especially while detaining people on the streets. But yeah, this is now my 3rd strike, unfortunately. We've had multiple reports. In fact, if I go into this, we've had a handful of reports. Thankfully, a lot of those have been overturned. But for some reason, this one now hit their strike rules. So we're not only not able to go live on TikTok anymore, but where I may not even get an update, it seems like, until July 19th, which is 6 days from today. So since the last cooking stream, we had a bunch of people posting very hateful and like racist and horrible things in chat. And on one of my first cooking streams after a lot of the drama and stuff that happened last June seemed to coincide directly with when all of that drama happened, which I myself have now even had to reach out to Twitch and had to work with their like off-stream investigations team and other stuff to try to document. But this stuff now seems to be happening from accounts that, you know, I either don't have any information about, or even with the stuff that happened during my last cooking stream on YouTube, from people who are just like making up kind of fake names just to join my stream and report me or post hateful things to try to get me blocked or banned, which is insane. But this is the kind of stuff that I think is important to talk about. I know a lot of streamers just pretend like this shit never happens, or just hide behind like, you know, hoping all their appeals get resolved and don't talk about it until the actual bans come into place. So we are still under just a temporary ban for our live access removal. But the downside is, you know, again, I've had over 7 reports across multiple platforms since June, and with TikTok in particular, this is a third strike kind of violation, even though every single time I've won the appeal and have done nothing actually wrong. Going back through my VOD from yesterday, nothing I said was misinformation. I even talked extensively about how important I think it is to cite my sources. So I only mentioned that part because I'm not going to go full deep into the news portion today. But for those that don't believe the things that I'm talking about are true, especially when it comes to even U.S. citizens being detained, this is also from today, where labor union in California says a university professor was taken during recent Camarillo immigration raid protests from while we were actually talking about the news information on Friday night. Officials with the California Faculty Association put out a social media post, which if you want to see the actual post, do that here. And you can see the video where Jonathan Anthony Caravello, a professor at CSU Channel Islands, a U.S. citizen, was kidnapped by unidentified mask-wearing cowards while protesting ICE raids, which were once again taking place in major city centers, not at like places where they're going after hardened criminals or people with any kind of criminal convictions or criminal records. And they haven't been seen since. So it's now been over 36 hours and they have not been seen. So these posts are coming out. But what's even shittier is I was talking with somebody about this earlier today, and they sent me a link to this, which happened today, or also happened, I guess, technically 48 hours ago, but the post and information about this happened today, where, again, for the title for this is a disabled veteran who is also a U.S. citizen, also taken during a Camarillo raid. So this is a completely separate individual. This now shows at least 2 U.S. citizens were taken during this raid. And according to eyewitness reports on this individual wasn't protesting or anything. This is a disabled U.S. veteran who was just simply at the location, and where Air 7 footage of the scene were able to actually confirm that this individual was taken, but where this individual also has not been seen since this raid. So this information was updated today. But for those that support this kind of stuff, if you're reporting me for misinformation, for calling you a bad American, for supporting unconstitutional activities like this, fuck you. Straight up fuck you. I'll go into the news if we want to later. I'm going to do it after the cooking, because that's what I've done the last few cooking streams. But if this is the kind of stuff that, whether you're somebody who's just salty about me being fully open and transparent about shitty behavior that happened towards me last year, or is somebody who, as I've seen through multiple other chats and Twitch conversations and Discord posts, all of which I have documented, and thanks again to the mods and other people who have continued to send me that information, which is sad to see continue on for nearly a fucking year due to people who are just salty about the fact that I did release full VODs, full unedited transcripts, and talked openly about how shitty it is to have people just be hateful while you're streaming, as well as then make up things about you in not only Discord, but their own streams, and just lie. I've done my best to defend myself against those things with, once again, full unedited VODs, unedited chat logs, and unedited full records and receipts of the conversations that I have talked about. For the reports that's happened, like, even more recently, I don't know if it's the same individuals. I honestly can't say with certainty because I don't get information about who's doing the reporting. But it is interesting that this seems to happen nearly every cooking stream that I do. Or that we also had a bunch of people who, very similarly to a lot of the immature, hateful rhetoric that I saw related to stuff that happened last year, also seemed to be joining on platforms other than Twitch after I talked about opening up and sending information to Twitch and even the OSIT, or Off Streams Investigation Team, right before my last stream, or my last cooking stream. So if you're someone who's just trying to get me banned, or if you're someone who's still salty about shit from last year, fuck you too. I've posted all of my receipts. I cite all of my sources. We'll go into the news a little bit later, but once again, all I talked about yesterday were things that were cited, linked directly to sources, and we can dive deeper into some of this again later, but it's terrifying to see that some people would rather just either report for the sake of reporting because they're fucking butthurt, or don't like the fact that actual information that is unedited and is factual was put out there, while also protecting their actual personal information. Like, nothing I've ever put forward, even in full unedited VODs and chat transcripts, all that included was screen names and usernames. No real names, even if I did meet with some of these individuals multiple times in person. No real information or personally identifiable information, even if I never had any negative interactions with many of these people, even though I did spend a significant amount of in-person time with them. But what concerns me is that even more recently, I've been butting heads with people who I've known, as talked about on my last two streams, for decades. And who take issue with me calling out the cowardly nature of these masked individuals performing, some of these things. Again, if you even just pause this video itself, masked. No faces, no names, no badges. And this is somehow okay for people? Or once again, this is now 2 U.S. citizens who are confirmed to have been detained and where no information has been provided about them since, during raids in a public area. Again, not targeting people who had actual verified criminal records or anything, but like, this is the stuff that some people actively support, which is fucking terrifying. If you consider that misinformation, read the actual fucking Constitution for the United States of America. Because this type of behavior is not only not supposed to be allowed, but there are even amendments to the Constitution that are specifically designed to help protect against this, especially for those who are active U.S. citizens, permanent residents, or who have protected legal status. So I'm going to stop there. We'll transition into the cooking stream portion now, but it is sad, once again, to continue to have to fight against this stuff, which started immediately after a bunch of drama almost exactly this time last year, and is sad to see continue into this time this year of people just trying to fucking get me canceled, or in my last cooking stream, posting hateful, racist shit in chat even. But clearly with new accounts that were just created while joining, it seems like, almost exclusively my stream, not on Twitch, immediately after me talking about providing information to Twitch. Like, you can say these things might just be highly positively correlated, but it's hard to ignore what the fuck is actually happening when these things seem to happen immediately after I announce doing cooking streams, or immediately after calling out people for their bullshit, which in every instance that I've done, as I am doing right now, I've posted fucking receipts for. So, I know this isn't the most positive way to start a cooking stream, but I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of also seeing people who I've also even done collaborations and stuff with, or even mods of people in some of those streams who have sent me screenshots of hateful behavior and support of individuals who have continued being part of collaborations and other streams that some of those individuals were directly involved in, supporting all of them. If you support hateful people who try to get other people canceled without receipts, or who literally make up bullshit, or just put in reports, or who've actively supported and mentioned to others that they recommend people do this against my channel, fuck you. You think that's misinformation? Come at me with your receipts. But with that said, we are going to be cooking beef Wellington tonight. I'm going to be following the Gordon Ramsay recipe. It is going to be the first time I've ever made this dish. I also don't know. I hope all the audio stuff will be perfect. I'm going to try and use the Stream Deck stuff for the first time, and we'll see how that all goes. Here, let's see if I can immediately transition with it to test this out. Ooh, that's loud as fuck! All right, that did work though. Is that better? I think that's better. Okay, I'm gonna use my phone now, since I can't actually touch the Stream Deck until we get there. Okay, so that'll give the cat twice, which means I need to update this like that. Hell yeah, dude. Also, please do post in chat if any hateful stuff does get mentioned. Unfortunately, I still don't have a great way to see the multi-chat from Stream Elements, which I manage mostly through OBS while I am in my kitchen cooking or doing things. So I'm going to do my best to try to keep an eye on that. I even have a computer set up now in my kitchen, or a laptop set up in my kitchen. Okay, let's try this again. All right, that works. And now let's change our mics real quick. I should be able to turn this on and off with this as well. Test, test. Mic works. Okay, that works. And then this works too. Fuck yeah. All right, let's start the cooking stream. Doing all the pokecatch stuff will be kind of... Also, I hope the fan... I'll just put it on low. It's very hot here. It was like 87 inside earlier today. Okay. The mic's still working though? Hopefully there's no scratchiness. Oh shit. Let's do this. Okay, let's test this part too. Hello? Looks like that works. Sweet. And I should be able to transition this easily too. Nice. Okay. Let's get started. So yeah, for anybody who's new in here or who didn't see us talk about getting all this set up, yeah, I should probably take a photo before we start. Is Jackson still on this other scene? He is. Okay. Well, here, I'll take the picture and then we'll do it. We are making beef Wellington today, everyone. Okay. So you probably see that what we have here is a giant piece of beef tenderloin. I tied this up and wrapped it pretty tightly yesterday. Since it wasn't perfectly even, it was actually a massive 3-pound piece. And what's usually recommended is only about 2 pounds. So hopefully this will be as uniform or even enough for us to make this look pretty as possible. What's up, Panda? Welcome in. Here. We can also, I don't know how well, like, I wish I could control having this be, will this, the beef wells. Yeah, so that's only gonna then be on me, which will also be a problem. This is why we need an intern or a person in the chair so that you're not just staring at me, but so we can change here. I did set up a bunch of settings here. So we should be able to do this. Will that work? P1. Boom. All right, I promise I'll show you my face as much as possible. But yeah, we wrapped all of this very, very tightly last night. I also spent over $100 just on the fucking meat. So while I support everybody who've been supportive of these cooking streams, are you excited for your Wellington? I am. This is the first time we've ever made it. So it should be a very good time. But for those who don't know, a beef tenderloin or a large portion of beef tenderloin like this is what filet mignons are actually cut out of. And we're actually going to shorten this just a little bit. So I'm going to cut off a couple pieces to make this the size. It's currently a little bit longer than the puff pastry. So we're going to line this up right here. And then I'm going to cut right here. So what we have right here is a nice little fillet. In fact, I'll wrap that up. We're gonna need a lot of the cling wrap anyways. But first we're gonna sear this bad boy. All right, so this is our entire beef tenderloin that we're going to be using for this entire like Wellington. We'll wrap up. And we are going to be using prosciutto instead of a duck liver pate. We have thyme, some beef broth. I have our Coleman's mustard, which I've seen actually Ramsay themselves use, as well as some Dijon mustard. But before we sear this, we're going to just put some basic salt and pepper on this. This is my first cooking stream. Well, welcome in, Travis. This is now, I don't actually remember how many I've done now. 5, 6? The real horrible part, extending from the stuff I was just talking about earlier, is that a lot of the hate that started to be directed towards my channel seems to have began immediately after, like, some disagreements I had with other people, which started right after I also did an in-person event with many of them almost exactly this time last year. But when I joined a collaborative cooking event and really kicked off a lot of the cooking stuff we have been doing. So hopefully we don't have any issues through today. But yeah, let's do our seasoning, which is just going to be salt and pepper. Put some ASMR in there too. All right, and then we're gonna prepare a pan. We'll keep this up for the OBS stuff. I think we should do this in, will that fit in this? I think it will. So what we're gonna do first is sear the entire log here. I also need to get something out for this egg wash. And get a brush. Let's test changing this with our new Stream Deck stuff. Perfect. Let's fucking go. Why are we flipping tables? Please don't. Dad joke. What cheese can never be yours? Nacho cheese! Ooh, let's also already prepare. We're gonna have to cool this entire filet and baste it with mustard after we do this. So we can also prepare. And I'm actually going to be using a mix, so Dijon and Coleman's. which I showed off on one of my previous streams. Tiny fork. I'm a huge fan of Coleman's. That should be more than enough. I buy Coleman's by the box since the grocery stores themselves charge way too much for it. Panic! No panicking. Yeah, what I'm doing is just preparing our mustard in a ramekin that we can then use to baste onto the filet, or onto the tenderloin, after it comes out of being seared for about a minute on all sides. Alright, our oil's starting to get hot. Tell me if that's loud. Yeah, that is loud. It's not too bad. Need to get some better mics in here. And a wireless audio system, which would help. Alright, so what we're going to do now is just sear this on the for about a minute. Give you some sizzle ASMR. Maybe. What's up, Rody? We'll be lurking. Hope the food comes out well, King. I appreciate that. I hope your stream goes well, too. I think that will be actually pretty uniform. Keep it on. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody who is supportive and who helped us get to this point. We're now at a place where we've been doing more than one cooking stream per month. If we can get to doing one per week, I think that'd be amazing. I don't think I'm actually going to use this one. I was planning to. Sorry if that's very loud. Pan ASMR. Alright, that'll be our fourth side. Got our wax paper built out here. You can also crack these eggs. So we really just want the yolks. Nice. All right, steak should be done. Well, we need to sear the ends, I guess, too. We're also going to save all this juice and make a little red wine sauce, kind of like an au jus. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. Okay. Oh yeah, shit. Let's change the scene back so you can see me brush it. So we want to do this while it's hot too, so it absorbs and kind of soaks up all the mustard. Wait, did it not transition? Fuck. Let's try that again. There we go. And that's also why I pulled out the wax paper, because once this is going, I'm just going to wrap this up so it can soak up as much of this as possible, but get out of the way as we dice up our shallots, onion, and garlic. All right. Let's let that bad boy cool over here. Get one more egg. So this is going to be for our egg wash for the puff pastry, which we also have on the side here. But we need to start our mushroom duxelles. So the next thing we're going to do is dice a bunch of mushrooms. I know some people use like a food processor, which we can use. I have like a little, I don't actually have a nice food processor. I have a blender, but if we try and puree this more at the end, I have a little hand blender we can use. I'm just gonna dice this as finely as possible right now. And we'll do the same thing with the garlic and the shallots. Oh shit, I need to turn the heat down. because we want this to turn into basically like a pate itself. I think that's working out pretty well, actually. Also, always keep your knives sharp. I just sharpened my knives actually earlier this afternoon, since I hadn't over the last handful of cooking streams we've done, and realized they were getting a little dull. But now they are extremely sharp, so I need to be very careful to make sure we don't cut ourselves. What's interesting is the last 2 times I've cut myself was actually while building computers, not while doing any cooking streams. Ooh, that's another good update. So I just heard from Coco Confession that the PC we built for the Go Tell charity group, the second one actually, sold yesterday. So the PC that we built with Duder sold last month, and the second PC that I built with Coco also sold. So we've now raised, well, at the event itself, we raised over $6,000, which I can't take full credit for, since I think a lot of that was built on the backs of many of the other individuals who were there. But of PCs that I've built that were sold, not only through the Game On to End Lupus group, but, you know, provided with the parts from Jawa, both of those sold for $900. So we've raised $1,800 from PCs we built for the Game On to End Lupus group itself. Which is awesome. I think that'll work out. Oh, I can't do all the pokecatch stuff when my hands are all dirty. I think we've got almost a uniform size across all these mushrooms. Even if I probably want it to be a little bit smaller, what we can do is maybe process it after we cook it down. Okay, shallots too. That meat smells amazing. Yeah, how's everybody's Sunday going? Did y'all have a good weekend? I'm just peeling the outer layer off of the shallots right now. Now we're just gonna dice this really finely too. Next week I'll be going to the Texas Rangers game. Hell yeah. Yeah, I know who the Texas Rangers are. I'm a Kansas City Royals fan, in full disclosure. I'm also familiar with Houston. Actually, I'm familiar with most of the teams. But that sounds exciting. So what I'm doing right here is I'm trying not to cut all the way through it, just to keep it all together. Which I didn't do perfectly on the last shallot, but in theory we should be able to do this. And then separate it all. There we go. This one went much better. All right, now we just want a few cloves of garlic. Oh, garlic's over here. Don't cut your finger off. Well, that's what I was just joking and saying. I mean, it wasn't actually even a joke. The last time I cut myself, well, the last 2 times I've cut myself doing stream stuff was while building computers and on, like, heat sinks, not on any cooking related stuff. But we are not cutting ourselves at all right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, I haven't been to a baseball game in a long time. I would kind of like to go to another one. Last time I went to the Dodgers Stadium, I wore a Royals jersey and had somebody yell at me. They weren't even playing the Royals, which was probably why they were mad. But they were very, very irate. And the people I was with told me we should just get the fuck out of the area before we got shanked. Okay. What we want to do after this is cook the mushrooms and the shallots with the garlic all the way down until all the moisture is gone. And then we're going to add a very small amount of butter and then cook that until it's dry as well. I want this to be as small as possible. Even if we do end up processing it later, I don't want any big chunks of garlic in here. It's pretty damn good. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's still warm. So we want our beef to cool completely. Will this all fit in here, or should we use a stainless? I could use a stainless. That's about the same size, though. Fuck it. Let's just continue on with the cast iron. Actually, no. Stainless has a lid. Here, what we can do. I don't know how well you... Oh shit, I should probably change scenes. There we go. Sure, some people just cringed at what I just did with the knife. It's fine. We'll sharpen it again. Ooh, we also got I dropped a couple stragglers here. Alright, so it's already starting to release moisture when I cook this down until all of that's gone. Looks like the camera is holding up and doing much better than last time. Okay. And while that happens, let's get our prosciutto ready here. So I'm just laying out a giant piece. Oh yeah, we want to put some thyme in here too. Don't forget the thyme. Choose right over it. Okay. I assume since I want all the moisture to cook off, I don't want to cover this actually. Smells so good. All right, and while that's happening, let's change our scene again. Oops, did I do that too many times? Maybe. And we're back. I do have time. You got shanked by your cat? I'm sorry to hear that, Travis. But what we're gonna do with this prosciutto is lay it out in a way that we can then put our Wellington directly on it and overlap it so that it takes up the whole space. I just ripped this one in half though. First time making this ever. I should be fine. Yeah, especially if it's not an outdoor cat. Should be all right. But I know a lot of other traditional recipes call for like a foie gras, like a liver pate. I chose to go with the more recent prosciutto recommendation because a lot of this will like render down and melt off. And you don't have to deal with force feeding ducks. Okay, we have one extra piece. So I'm just kind of layer this in here. Ah! Lots of moisture getting released here. And we don't want any of this to burn. I'm not sure why this is called duck cells. I don't know the etymology of that. Okay. But yeah, we also want to wrap this all back up and then let it chill for a few minutes. Let's see how warm it is now. Ooh, that's actually pretty, yeah, it's not warm anymore. I think we can go now. Ooh, yeah. See, it's soaked up a bunch of that mustard. Okay, so I've never done this part before. We're gonna do our best. Oh wait, do I want to put the duck cells over the prosciutto? I think I do. So I might actually want to hold off on what I'm doing right now. Or do we do that before the pastry? Here. I think I do that. Ah. I think we want to put the duck cells over the prosciutto. Which means we probably want to also get a little container I can use. If anything, I'm putting this stuff here so it also holds the plastic wrap, the cling wrap out, so it doesn't get caught up or knotted up. Yeah, there's still a good amount of moisture in there. We also need to add 2 tablespoons of butter to this. 50-50 chance the first 50 will be fine. Second 50, I'll be a slave to the cat. Well, yeah. Or need to go to the ER. Okay. We're just pre-prepping. I'll move all this over in a second. Butterfingers. Most of our moisture is cooking off now. I can change the scene again. Does that work? We can also open our wine, which we're also going to need. Uh-oh, did that not actually change scenes? Guess it didn't. There we go. I'm using the Costco Malbec that I regularly like. I know some people recommend very dry wines. I think this will be okay. Wine ASMR. But we're gonna make a little red wine sauce while the Wellington bakes. Okay, yeah, this is starting to look pretty dry. Some of it's even sticking to the sides now. It's also pretty pate-like food processor to start with. Okay, and then this is just 2 tablespoons of butter. Oh shit. I was hoping to more evenly distribute it, but it is what it is. The recipe also actually calls for this at the time. I just got ahead of myself. I think we'll be fine. All right, now we just want to reduce this down a little bit more. We should be good. Oh shit! How's the Wellington adventure going? What's up? Melon, how are you? Here. I think that should work. We're about to pour our first glass of wine, so you joined at the perfect time. For anybody who's not already following Melon Cotato, they just hit partner yesterday, or 2 days ago technically, and had their first partner stream yesterday. Congratulations. Cheers. But we also just got our first stream deck, so we're a bunch of new commands while remote. I think the audio is not working. Oh shit. Is it not? Okay, it's working, but not in sync. So I'm out of sync as far as the video. That's good feedback to have. But here's where we're at. We've seared our filet. And we're getting ready to wrap it in prosciutto with our mushroom duxelles. Ooh, I'm sorry, buddy. Are you getting hungry? The kitty just came in to hang out too. It is mustardy. It might just be your voice. Is my voice out of sync? I guess that's possible. The cameras may not be in perfect sync with one another, but hopefully my audio's in general sync with the camera that's on right now. Because that's the one I usually use when I'm not cooking. But if it's all out of sync, good feedback. We'll figure that out tomorrow. No, just one cat, who's currently right at my feet. I think he smells the prosciutto and the fun. Oh shit, okay, so that camera is frozen then. It's the same cat. Here, let's see. Hold on. What happens if I transition to this scene? Enter a message. Will this for? Oh, you also have my empty office there. Listen, we're doing it live. No, for some reason that camera is now just frozen. It's just fucking frozen. It is chaotic. So I don't really have excuses. Here, what about this? I think what I need to do is make that scene go away. And then the cat will disappear. Not that I necessarily want him to. Okay, we're just pressing buttons now. Ah, shit! We fixed it. Okay. Yeah, so I need to just change to a scene that he wasn't on. Okay. Our duxelles are almost ready. Ooh, this smells so good. Like, I just want to wrap this up and eat this by itself. Oh shit, I also forgot to switch to this scene. It might be the camera that's above the stove that's out of sync. That's highly possible. Here, let's try that. So your audio is in sync with your top left camera. Okay, so that's the one that's above the stove though. Camera stove is the only one that's in sync, which is interesting because that is actually a wireless connection. We'll figure it out. Here, let's try this. I wonder if changing the scenes actually helps at all. Facepalm. Okay, so this camera is in sync. Oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. All right, we need to let this cool down too. But I think this is almost perfect. I don't know what that smells like. Can you describe it? So it's shallots, garlic, and mushrooms. And smells like garlicky, a little bit of oniony amazingness. But the mushroom portion isn't actually too overwhelming. Here, can I show this? There does seem to be a delay in switching scenes too. I don't know if that's gonna work. Will that work? We're gonna try to process this a little bit to make a pate out of it as well. Okay, that is working. But maybe frozen? Oh, fuck. Okay, so that might be why that camera's behind. It appears to be slightly frozen. This might also be very loud. Here. This is what it looks like right now. And I'm going to try to grind it to be even finer. Well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to do it. Hello, friend. Jackson is hungry. I don't know if you can hear him. Sorry for my arm taking over the screen. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, perfect. Can you see that? Or is the camera completely frozen now? Camera is completely frozen. And it's dead. That's not cool. Chaos! Oh, it's overheating. Hey, I know somebody who has this same issue. God damn it. God damn it. I know the pain. This is the first time this one's ever done this or had this happen. And I think it's just because it's so fucking hot in my kitchen right now. Alright, so you can't see me doing anything right now. Okay. 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 Yeah, so now the top left is just an empty camera. So this is what this looks like. Panic! Here, can I fix... I think I can fix this. Let's do this one more time. I think I can just move it. I do have like a fan in here, which is loud as hell, but... Will this work? Oh no. I think it's shutting itself off. Okay, all right, we're fine. Here, let's adjust the actual scene to remove it for now. That's gonna be a problem. Well, no, actually, I don't need this pan. Let's just do this. We'll just do everything over the hot-ass stove. Why the fuck not? I'm sure that won't cause any additional problems. I want to make sure this doesn't touch anything hot, though. All right, give me one moment while I remove that from my scene, because I can't do that remotely. Okay, that should be fixed now. Yeah, looks like it's gone. All right, so you're gonna be missing the main camera that can actually do like pan, tilt, zoom. But that's fine, as long as I don't fuck up the rest of this. Yeah. All right, so what I did when the camera overheated was use a little hand blender to take our little or our mushroom duck cells and make it much more pate-like, so that we could spread it out evenly over the prosciutto. I do have another camera here in my kitchen, which you saw me switch to briefly. But that one has its own issues, because it's all not connected or is wireless. Ooh, this looks so good. All right, so what I'm just trying to do right now is this out before beef tenderloin on here. That looks pretty damn good. Come here, baby. Okay. I'm just gonna wash my hands really quick. I know this might be a little loud. We'll just call it ASMR. You also can't see me now, which is unfortunate. Looking promising. Here. Let's not fuck this up. Did I sous vide the meat? No, I seared it in this cast iron pan that's to the right of it. So we just seared it, and then we basted it in a mix of both Coleman's and Dijon mustard. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Okay. So before I twist this all up though, I think we want to fold this in. This is like the perfect length. Same thing on this side before I start twisting. Yes. But I didn't want to sous vide because what we want to really do... Yes. Is make it cook perfectly medium rare. Oh, we're just barely not fully covered. Is that going to be a problem? That's probably going to be a problem. It's okay. Oh, you can't see me doing all this other stuff now. We are bringing a whole nother thing of stretch right cling wrap to the rescue. I'm going to transition this, hopefully in a way that doesn't fuck it up, to this one. Oh my god. Come here, you motherfucker. Ugh. I need this. So close. Alright, our duck cells is going to be a little fucked on the bottom. Actually, that's okay. Because what I can do is take this and then put it on the bottom side. Actually, this will be okay. I know this looks like complete chaos, but this is still better than where we started the last time. As long as I maintain all of this. Actually, this is way better. Okay, fuck that. Let's make sure this isn't twisted. Actually, to be double safe. Boop. Oh yeah, we're perfect. Especially relative to last time. Okay, I'm gonna... So, watch this shit. Gordon Ramsay, I know, is probably fucking rolling in his not so grave because he's not dead, but like, it's fine. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. At least we now also have full prosciutto coverage. Okay. And we don't have anything as I twist the shit out of this. So what we're gonna do now is refrigerate so it can harden in ideally this perfect cylindrical shape. I don't love that I have two pieces of... Does it need to be full wrapped? It does if you don't want stuff to stick or like shoot out of it. Sorry, I also, with the way we're set up right now, cannot see chat while I'm doing all this shit. I should just get like a tiny TV that I mount on like a roller and like have here in the kitchen. Just get like a little 32-inch bad boy. All right, in the fridge. Puff pastries next. This is just 2 sheets of puff pastry. One, 2. Ooh, do not tear. And we're going to roll this out a little bit more too. There we go. Oh shit, I should have floured the bottom of this. That's okay. Never too late. We used some of our takoyaki flour from one of our last cooking streams. It didn't stick too bad. It is extending out a little bit more than I'd like. But we want 2 layers. Let's see if I can turn this camera back on. So you can see what I'm doing on both sides. You can't see it though because I hid the fucking camera. Now we're just gonna make a mess. Which is fine, because this is going to be our main one. Hell yeah. It's amazing what adding some additional flour to a thing that's primarily based on fucking flour does. Come here, buddy. All right, I think that looks good. Should be plenty of room. Pizza time! All right, let's see if we can turn the other, like, get this other camera going though. Add that scene back. Hell yeah, dude. Maybe not. It seems to be moving very laggily. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll do it live. Everything's fine. Okay. P1 is not in the right spot. So let's move this real quick. I think that looks pretty good. We'll update that as P1. P2, also definitely not the right spot. I'm moving the camera with my phone. Hello, everyone. Oh shit, I accidentally engaged the... shit. Accidentally engaged the hand gesture control. That should be good enough. Okay. We have the camera back. Everything looks okay. I think. All right, what I'm gonna do with this other one though, I'm gonna cut a section off of it. Yeah, you should be able to see this again now. Here, fuck it. Let's just throw some flour down on the kitchen counter. I'll wash all of it. That way we don't have to worry about it sticking to stuff. There we go. Looks like we picked up a little bit of stuff. Again, I know some people are probably cringing right now. The idea of me sharpening my knife after doing this stuff. It's okay. I know how to sharpen my own knives. This is just for decoration. I think I want 5 of these. This guy's a little squirrely, but that's fine. All right, and this should still be good enough. To wrap around. Or to give some end pieces for our wraparound. I hope so. I think I rolled this one out almost perfectly. All right, we've got our egg wash. Egg wash is ready. Uh-oh, did our camera die again? Fuck. God damn it. Damn it, man. Well, they can all go in anime bucket. What's that mean? Am I stupid? Alright, well I can't remove it now easily. But we can continue on with this journey. Alright. Well, the other camera's not turning back on. I think it's fine. Strange addictions. I wanted you to see all this other stuff I'm doing on the side. Which is unfortunate without multiple camera angles. All right, hopefully we can separate this since it has two sets of plastic wrap on it. That's one. That's two. I'm just brushing the edges here with the egg wash so that we can have it seal. Actually, I don't think we need all of that. Again, this is my first time, so if anybody's done this before, is judging me, fuck you. Kind of know how pastries work. Ooh, shit. I should have actually put butter down here, but this should be okay. Hopefully it'll separate well. All right, now for our decorative bullshit. Actually, let's do this next. That piece is dead. Okay, I don't hate that. Let's just do a cross pattern. Probably have to cut this one. Yeah, we'll just cut this one. I have no clue what I'm doing right now. It's almost... looks like the fucking British flag. I guess we could score it. We could try and get fancy with it. I hope I don't fuck it up if I do that. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands really quick though. All right, good enough. What I'm doing here. I think that'll make it look pretty, but I have no idea. I love the sus emotes. We'll see how this turns out. Oh, we still need to make the wine sauce too. Fuck. And you can't see anything I'm doing because this camera is still not working. You should do Hell's Kitchen. You fucking donkey! I hope this turns out really well though. I mean, the duck cells turned out really well. All right, 25 to 30 minutes. While that happens, let's start our sauce, our wine sauce. Setting a timer. All right. Take reserved pan juices, add beef broth. Do that. See if we can also get this camera working again. Where's the cheese? No cheese. There's no cheese in this. Ooh, the camera does say it's back on. Can we get it to work though? shark on the fridge. Okay, let's see if we can change the settings for it. It might actually work. I think that works. Hell yeah, dude. Our camera is back. Okay. So we want 10 ounces of beef broth. Beef broth. Perfect. What I'm doing here is a little, but I'm going to heat up the beef broth over the first pan we used, the cast iron. And then we're going to transition it to the pan we primarily used for cooking, so that we also pick up all those mushroom and other flavors. Pan ASMR. Oh shit. I thought we transitioned scenes. Did that work? No? Still not? How about now? There we go. So for those who don't cook with cast iron very regularly, putting a little bit of water or liquid in your pan and making sure you get all the residue out of it is one of the easiest ways to just keep it clean as you go. But with this, we want all the drippings, also clean up the stove as we go too. We're gonna have to take these grates off and do a full clean tomorrow. But at least getting the sticky bits tonight helps as this reduces down. A little bit of red wine. And that will be it for our red wine sauce. Alright, this is steaming now. Once it reaches a boil, we'll add a little bit of red wine, scrape the pot, hell yeah. The instructions also said to technically refrigerate for 10 to 15 minutes after we added the puff pastry, and we added it directly to the oven. So hopefully that's not problematic. Thank you, Travis. Alright, we're getting close to a boil here. Add our wine. now I'm purposely just like scraping. We're gonna strain this, make it an official sauce. But we want to get all those meaty, greasy, good bits, because those are where the flavor comes from. Nice. This also smells amazing. I guess if I were to explain how this smells, like it's floral, but also smells like kind of bacony. I don't know. It's like which is right up my alley. All right, now we're gonna let this actually get to a real boil. And reduce down to create an actual sauce. If you're wondering how I will strain this too, we have muslin as well as these and cheesecloth. So cheesecloth are the ways I traditionally, but I think we'll be able to get by but with just this. Too many like large particulates. This also fits perfectly in that. Oh, you can't see. There, can you see it like that? But I saw the recipes that recommend from the original, kind of like pre-packaged, but the original beef tenderloin, like you can get all the fat trimmings and cook those down and create almost like a true au jus, or almost like a stock with the fat from your loins. Ooh, this is looking good. You can also add vinegar to this too. I saw one recipe that mentioned if you want to make like a red wine vinaigrette, you can do that, but I would never add that to like a steak. I understand some people do like a lot of side. I do have carrots and some things I was thinking about making or baking at the same time as the Wellington. But we're just gonna do the Wellington tonight. I got my veggie fill and my protein earlier today. Well, the Wellington's got lots of protein in it too. So you go piece of food on the dirt floor. So you go out camping a piece of food on the dirt floor. Oh, place food on the dirt floor. No. I mean, I'm all for like the 5/ like multiple second rule. But I don't purposely put my food in dirt. Let's see if we can pokecatch. Oh, and it escaped. Shit. Fuck you, Puchenia. Puchaina. Already thickening. I don't know if you can, how well you can tell, but we already have. We got a stew going, baby. And we have a kitty cat. Hello, little friend. Guess what? What? Chicken butt? Yeah, this is thickening up quite well. It's all in the wrists. Never mind, I was going to do CatCam. Well, he just got up from there anyway. And then you redeemed it anyways. Where did he? Oh, he's eating. He's eating his own food. I think he was looking for Wellington. We don't want to We'll put him back on camera here in a second. We only have 7 more minutes. That looks so good. I want to open. Just let this shit bake. Soak up some of those particulates, which will filter out. He's right here. CatCam has been fulfilled. It still isn't thickening up the way I'd really. I mean, it's pretty thick. It's still very, very liquidy. I mean, I guess au jus is that way. Yeah, it just says bring to a boil and let for up to removing any scum from the surface until you have the desired consistency. Strain the liquid. Check for seasoning and set aside. It is getting a lot thicker. And we're only baking our Wellington for 25 minutes, so not up to 1 hour. Yeah, it's getting a lot thicker now, actually. Alright, and it does also say to let rest 10 to 15 minutes before serving. Actually, we can get rid of this. So hopefully our sauce will be done by then. Oh yeah, that's getting a lot thicker. Oh my fucking god, it looks so good. Is there... There's not a... actually. I can do this. I posted something on your Discord server. It's on Fur Friends. All right. Well, I am in no way able to check that right now, Travis, but I appreciate you doing so. I'll check that when we're done with all of this. Hooray, Fur Friends. Oh, looking very good now. Cleaning this pan. But we've got a good sauce going. And we're setting off fire alarms. Here, that's probably going to be loud. God damn it. Here, I'll mute myself for a second. He's okay. He ran into the bedroom. But yeah, the sauce, I think, is done. So we're going to strain it now. Oh my god, this looks so good. We'll see if we can bring him back, though. I'm sure he might be interested after what we have going on right now. Look at this. Here, I can change the scene, actually. It looks so delicious. It smells beautiful, too. Okay. One more minute. I wonder if I should give it a little bit. We should actually just pull it out at the recommended time. It looks so good. Stupid shit. All right. Moment of truth. How does our Wellington look? Oh my fucking god. Browned a little bit more on this side than it is on this side. But I bet this baby is well cooked. Well, it says to let it sit for what? How long? Let's read the instructions again here. Oh shit. 15 minutes. Slicing. That's a long time. I think that actually turned out, all things considered. Yeah, 10 more minutes? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm so hungry right now. This also smells delicious. I know, more water sounds. We'll resharpen you tomorrow. Oh, I just want to fucking tear into this right now. That's hot as fuck. Am I an idiot? Maybe. My next cooking stream goal written on my fridge. When we hit the subs for it. Well, I tried to find the cat, but he is not currently present. I really want to cut it in 4 more minutes. How dare! I'm just gonna prepare my plate. Fuck it. Where did the cook go? We were looking for the cat. Some good-looking lasagna. I mean, actually, I didn't mean to make this look like a fucking Union Jack. How are you, Rhodey? It's all about learning. Yeah, especially, this is the first time I've ever made this. Also, where'd my wine go? The cook is leaving explicitly now. Ah, here we go. I'm great. Great, my dude. Been loving Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight looks like something I would totally enjoy. Right up my alley. I want to cut into this immediately. I guess I could just cut into it right here. Hydrate! You're welcome. All right. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. I need to cook something new this week. I've never cooked this before. I really want to... Actually, let's take it off the foil first. Ideally without completely fucking the paste. Oh my god. Yes! I probably should have put butter or oil. There are a couple weak points here. Are y'all ready for this? I've been lurking, but I'm glad to see it come to life. How long until we can cut into it? Right now. Right. What's happening? Back in. Congratulations again on hitting partner this week. Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna eat the shit out of this right now. Eat this so fast. I'm gonna leave half of it together, just for Instagram picture purposes. I know that's shitty, but whatever. We are streaming this. Ah! Oh, this looks so good. I just tore the bottom off, but it's fine. Oh my god! I'm just gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat it right now. Oh my god! That's hot as fuck. Oh, it's so good though. Oh my god! Yo! This is the first time ever making this. Look at this. Perfectly medium rare. I was gonna use like a thermometer to check the temperature, but you know what? Fuck it. Okay. Melon, you might have missed this sauce too that we made. Or that actually did get made. Let's try not to break the entire thing. Oh, this is so good. All right. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm gonna need to mute myself so I don't have a fucking orgasm while live. Actually. Okay. Can I change my scene? Will this camera die? Is it working? Oh, that's the wrong fucking scene. That did work, but it was the wrong scene. Kitchen. Back to the kitchen. Today? Hell yeah. Look at this shit. You can also see our sauce. All right, that's probably gonna be our stream title. Stop making me hungry! Boom, motherfuckers. Do you want some beef Wellington? First time ever making it. And we had a few hiccups at the beginning. Look at it, it's still steaming too. Ah! I love cooking. Thank you all who've been supportive and who've helped me do all this stupid shit. Ooh, ah. Can I put this on the edge? Maybe the other way around was actually better. Wow. Here we go. Sorry, I can't read any of this. Yum, yum, yum. How would you rate the difficulty? Much harder than a lot of the other stuff that I've made. Yum. Perfectly ping. No fork, all hands, dude. Yeah, I'll eat this shit with my hands like a fucking psychopath. Oh, maybe it needs to go even further out. Been killing you in the kitchen? I mean, all of you. Look at this. Look at it. Fucking look at it. This is so good. I want to save all the juice from this too. All right. I have to take like a photo with my real phone. Oh shit. We haven't even included this sauce yet, which also turned out amazingly. Actually, can I transition this to... Oh yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna eat all of this nonsense that's on this board with my fucking fingers. like a heathen. Anybody who wants to judge me for that, fuck you. But I am also going to take at least an Instagram photo of it on a different cutting board. You lucky bastard. It's not luck, Travis. We cooked this with our own 2 hands. There's no luck involved. This is pure skill. I'm sorry for being so cocky right now. Oh my god. So good. I want to eat all of it right now. Okay. I can't stop. Okay. The end. Oh, this is so fucking good. Here, let's put this in the background. Our sauce. Ooh, actually, let's put it in a tinier ramekin. So you can all see how drippy, gooey, wonderful this turned out from the way it started. Oh my god, I want to eat all of this right now. Oh, get out of here. Oven mitt. All right, well, if anybody wants to be involved in my next cooking stream or wants to provide suggestions for what they want to see me cook next, I thought beef Wellington would be insanely hard. It was actually pretty hard. But, I think we fucking nailed it. Oh my god. All right. You gotta see me plate this now. After I eat all this awesome shit on the board. Oh, you couldn't see that. Aww. Aww. I thought you'd see that. Okay, here's what I'm eating. Tonight, gonna have myself a real good time. Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. Keep these suggestions coming. The harder the better, I guess. Ooh, that's loud as fuck. Okay. We're clean. Oven's off. I think. Yeah, we're good to go. Look at that, though. Look at that. Look at it. Fucking look at it. Oh. I realize the camera's not actually well positioned. Oh, it's so good. Nom 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 nom. Welcome in Brown W Stream. Welcome in Ro Panda. Oh, this turned out so well. I was actually legitimately worried when this started. I'm now peeking my mics. Okay. All right. What am I doing? I'm gonna eat this. Look at this though. Look at this. I have to take a fucking photo of this. Oh my God. Take me away. I'd hit that. I'd hit that too. I'd fuck me. Oh, I need to stop saying shit like that. Oh my God, it looks so good though. Okay. All right. We need to eat now. We need to eat now. Here, let's transition this to like something you can sit on for at least like 30 minutes. Because I'm not going to eat all of that. I want to eat all of that, but I'm not going to. Because I'm not a complete psychopath. I want to see how this looks in the complete center, though. Oh my God, it's so perfect! Y'all. Y'all. Continue challenging me, please. This is the most fun I've had a long time. Mine is being banned from TikTok today, which is a whole nother story. Okay. One last picture, because this is just too amazing to not photograph. It's still smoking too. Like, can you see the steam? Oh my God. We're gonna eat this so hard. You got a card, bish. TikTok isn't real. It is real when, like, my entire shit depends on being able to multi-stream, and I can't even enable the multi-stream because I got fucking reported for like the 7th time. Anyways, whatever. Whatever! Oh my God. I got chills. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control. Oh, this looks so good. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Fuck you, Gordon Ramsay. First timer. Pulled it off. All right, 1 second while I take all of this shit off. And we're gonna eat it. Oh, as much as I want to hit the showers, we are not going to hit the showers right now. We are going to eat this fucking beef right fucking now. Look at this. Look at it. This is probably the most delectable thing I've made. Can I move everything out of the way and like just put this? I don't have much room in front of me. Just kidding. Don't leave. I'm lonely. Well, I'd love to say that that's the reason I'm staying, but it's more just because I want to eat this entire fucking log of meat. Oh my god. Oh my god. This looks so good. I was so worried too, especially after fucking up a couple of times as we prepared it. Oh my god. This is basically just a bunch of filet mignon baked perfectly with beautiful mushroom onion nonsense baked around it. Ooh, can I show this? How can I show this? I don't know if I can even show this. This is what we're eating. I love you all. I love you all so much. Why have I never made this before? Lie to me! Yes, Jay. You can show us your juicy meat. Welcome. So good. Like, look at this. I'm just gonna rip this out. This is a goddamn probably faux pas itself. But this is the center of this meat. Oh, shit. Ah! I'm ripping it out. Here. Look at how well cooked this is. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Like, this is also the most expensive meal I've ever cooked on stream. But like, this turned out perfectly medium rare. I would hit this every day of the week. But like when you look at, oh shit. Well, I guess I destroyed the wrapping around it. You can still see it on this cam, I guess. It is perfectly evenly pink in the middle. Why you love me? That does look tasty as fuck. Gotta admit. It's our first Wellington ever. Pink Wellington. Alright, you can also hear me too, right? I'm not muted. No, I'm not muted anymore. Oh, look who came and joined us again. Look who heard the word. This is why they were being super friendly earlier. Not because they love me, which they do, but because they knew what I had on me. Hello, friend. You see a little tail? Don't think I've had that. This is the first time I've ever made it. I have technically had it once before. Well, I think twice before, maybe. All right, old man, you want me to pick you up? I got you, buddy. I know you're old and you... Oh, shit. Come here, bud. I know. We're gonna give him a small piece. We've heard everything you've said, and we're calling the authorities. I don't think anything I've done is illegal. Including giving my 16-year-old cat, who's lived to this age happily because of how wonderfully we've treated them, especially with sharing the wonderful, delectable things we've cooked with them that we know are also not dangerous for them. There's no authorities needed here. Jackson! Stream was looking suspicious as fuck. No loaf of cattle. Yeah, he did fuck off pretty early. Our camera also died because it got too hot. Even right now, you know how fucking hot it is in here? It's still 81 fucking degrees, which may not sound super hot, but like when I was cooking in the room where the oven was on and the stove was on, it had to have been at least 90, I guarantee it. Also, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Ah! I removed the breading from this, but like this is medium rare, almost to perfection. Right here, you've got a little bit of extra browning. Right here, you've got a little bit extra browning. But like this is almost perfectly uniformly medium rare, and we did this while cooking it inside this pastry nonsense for the first time ever. Please, if anyone wants to see me cook anything even more difficult than this, throw out your suggestions, because right now, is it because you're there? You're in there? Wait, what does that mean, Travis? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Oh my god. He's Bro. This is how you know you cook something amazing. Aw, buddy. He just jumped down only in order to jump up on me and then fall, which I felt bad for. Because what I cooked is so delicious. I'm the only one extra browning here. I still don't know what Travis meant, though. Like, look at this steak, though. I struggle to cook steak this perfectly medium rare on the grill, let alone, just to show you what I did here, I removed all the breading from around that to do it. And this next piece, also extremely well cooked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Loaf of cattle deserves the food. You, I'm not so sure. So go ahead. A, rude. B, I've never left this guy out. He's trying to jump to me again. Buddy. No. Hey. I'll pet you, but no, don't jump to me. This is my Gordon Ramsay. This is how I know whether or not I'm a fucking donkey. Is whether or not this dude wants to jump up on me in his 16th year of our son. Business Ideal Beef Wellington cat food pouches. The puss wants meat. The pussy wants my beef. Which is a compliment to how good my beef is. I'm just gonna keep eating this. I'm sorry. I know this isn't like the most... Do I even have music playing in the background anymore? I don't even know. I can't even tell. I think I do. Red card. I saw 2 yellow card makes a red card earlier. But to be fair, a ref has to pull it out. You know, they gotta whip it out. If they don't ever pull the red card, then you're still just on a yellow card, right? I think so. But yeah, the fact that we also use Coleman's mustard and a bunch of like true to form like English ingredients, which I love Coleman's. I literally buy it by the case. Cat's gone. Fucking gone! Like, I don't think this could have gone much better if my camera didn't fucking die. The only thing that went wrong was like my camera died, but like this, I'm pulling the crust off of this next piece too. I know this is gonna sound weird as hell, and I'm gonna look, fuck it, I'll just pull my plate up. Like, I love meat. I also probably shouldn't lick a knife like that, especially while live. But like, I just ripped the crust off of this next piece entirely because this shit is delicious. It is, oh my god, the mushrooms just fell out of a little bit of it. This shit is so delicious. Like, I will eat, this is like now my next favorite food. Yo. Hit the showers. Am I sweating? I am sweating probably a little bit. It's hot as fuck. This is so good though. I'm gonna eat all of this. If I'm gonna hit the showers, I'm gonna eat all of this way before that. You know what you need to do tomorrow? Get torta bread in a Mexican store. Make tortas. Put butter on the bread before toasting. I mean, I still have tortillas. You said it's hot in that room. And I said, it's because you're in the room. I said, it's getting hot in here. So take off all our clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off. Did I stutter? Tortas! Look, I still have a fucking half of a plate of this shit to eat. I'm gonna eat all this and I'm just gonna fall asleep on stream. Y'all want another sleep stream? We haven't done a sleep stream in a long time. Do I even still have a camera? I know I do have a camera in there. Is it active? My bed. Does that work? It might not work. Oh no. God damn it. Alright, well. We didn't wanted the first one. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's still kind of strange after streaming for more than 2 years. Or for, I guess, about 2 years. The videos that I have with the most views on are actually my sleep streams. So you can say that, but that the data says otherwise. Like, even on YouTube, not even on Twitch. I guess I can't see the view count on Twitch anymore because they don't fucking let you keep videos for more than like a year or like even 6 months. But if I go back and look at my shit on YouTube, my sleep streams had like more views than pretty much any other video I put out. And more likes, which is the weirder part. Oh, this tastes so good. I am sweating a little bit now, though. Tortas! Madness! This is tortas! You didn't highlight the VOD? No, because I got warned. The dong was too prominent. Even if I was wearing one moment. Even if I was wearing undies that I've seen other people pull off, I did so in a way that showed full frontal. And I understand that part. Like, I get that, you know, even if they want to be hypocritical about the fact that if you're doing like pools and hot tubs, like I should just put a pool in my living room, a kiddie pool, and wear a fucking banana hammock, and then I could say, hey, everything I did in my living room was way, way less revealing than the shit I did in my bedroom. But you can't really do that easily without like already having, you know, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of, you know, followers and subscribers. The people who pull that shit off are people who are like literally some of also the top paid OnlyFans people, or the people who have been doing this shit for like a decade. And my account has existed for more than a decade, but I can't exactly be like, you know, wearing my separate tech, especially if it's in a banana hammock variety, and I expect to be treated the same way as like fucking Amaranth or something. Which isn't fair, because by terms of service, we should be treated the exact same. The meat sweat. I mean, here, I'll just show it. I'll show it. I've showed it a few times. Fuck it. We already got reported into oblivion and can't even fucking stream on TikTok right now because people have been trying to cancel us for a year. But this is what it looks like. You want to see what it looks like? Do you want to see my snowman? It looks like this. Meh. Oh, shit. Wrong thing. Meh. Wow. Oh, look. Here's me making my bed. TikTok isn't real. I wish it weren't real, but it is. I also wish that for the last, like, you know, 11 months, 12 months, I wasn't constantly getting fucking reported by shitty people. This one was even more shitty than others because it's not only completely baseless, but I was reported for misinformation. Like, I do a good job, I think, more so than even major news stations, to go out of my way and cite my sources. So fuck whoever's behind this. We may not have access again for until July 19th. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is my room that I also had feedback on saying looks like a prison cell. Oops. Here we go. Here's where we started getting in trouble. Also, look how different my background looked. I didn't have all this other stuff hanging. Not real. Do you wanna see my snowman? Here it comes. This is what we got fucking reported for. I mean, to be fair, some of the other ones, we didn't jump in and cover up so quickly, but, you know, it's not like I was selling this shit on OnlyFans like many other even people who are top fucking even Twitch earners. Do you wanna see hypocrisy? 'Cause I get treated differently. Is it because I am not partner? I wasn't even affiliated this time. But I literally, like, this is 7 hours long. You know. Maybe we do sub goals for this. Oh, look, Jackson's going to come up and cuddle with us. Reporting again, Sogoy. If you do that, I will be sad. I will cry. Again, we literally got blocked from fucking TikTok again yesterday. And what did I do yesterday? I just talked about how fucked up it is. There are literally multiple people who have no criminal history. And even more than a handful, including 2 from this last weekend, U.S. citizens who've been detained just for speaking out against how fucking unconstitutional and anti-American the shit that's going on right now in the United States is. Dude, affiliate just got so easy. Yeah, well, it didn't when I was doing this 2 years ago. But again, I'm not going to be the person who's like, oh, fuck all those new people. We're going to get affiliate easier. Fuck that. No. I champion everyone who's going to get affiliate even easier than I did. Hell yeah. To be fair, he was going to cry anyway. Look at it. Look at it. Aw, he's such a cuddly little guy. But yeah, I used to do these regularly, and then I got in trouble. Well, I got warned. Uh-oh. Wrong camera. But anyways, I'd love to bring this shit back and not have to worry about, like, pimping it on fucking Instagram or something. Or OnlyFans. But I had multiple people tell me I was towing the line. But it still exists. You can see my tattoos and all. I know, that's what I mean. It took me like 2 months to get to 50 followers. Well, but again, I'm not going to like be mad about people having it easier now. Anyways, you can now see the sun starting to come up. This is some of the area I got into hot water for. Oh, is this one not going to show it? Maybe not. Do you have a camel toe, ma'am? I can see the faint outline. Thomas knuckle in your pants, and clearly I'll be denied. Well, but that's also where the hypocrisy comes in. Because even then, I understand from some sides, it's like, okay, dudes can be shirtless if they're at the pool or out and doing whatever, but women can't. Free the nipple, you know, hashtag free the nipple, fully on that side. But what's even more fucked up is like dudes can't show any outline or any bulge, even though camel toe shit seems to be regularly happening even in living room style hot tubs, which makes no sense. Like people putting fucking kiddie pools and shit in their living room, or again, for those who are at the top of the tip who have actual pools and regular access to multiple pools, like they're showing fucking nip and camel toe regularly, as well as even more than that with the exact same settings on their subscribe only fucking OnlyFans. Like, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Goddamn fucking content police. I mean, if it's a well-kept camel toe, look, I shave. Not just my head. You want to go back to when this was filmed? Look at the beginning of this. I not only shaved my entire head, I shaved everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. everything! The things I don't shave right now are my chin and my beard. But I'm still the same dude as down there.
Right.
This wasn't even 2 years ago. This is 1 year ago. 1 year ago. But anyways, the shit I got in trouble for was really like when I woke up. You look kind of like Tool's singer there. I have listened to a lot of Tool, and like Lazarus is like a great fucking album that defined a large portion of my life, but I do not remember what their vocalist or singer looks like. Do I actually look like them? But yeah, here we go. Don't report me! Do not report me. This is confidential. It's protected information. You look like you're showing your tool. No. No. No tool was shown. No tool was shown. I even went back and looked at this shit frame by frame after I got reported. But no tool was shown. Meh. I look so angry. Look at that shit. I look angry as fuck. Ball scratchings natural. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, look, we got recommended some fucking beef Wellington shit. Too late. We already made it. Okay. Anyways, I need to put the rest of the beef Wellington away now that I ate half of it. Thank you all for being wonderful. Thank you for the people who haven't been pieces of shit or haven't tried to get me canceled or haven't continually reported me for like over a year. If anybody knows how to actually like help me get in touch with the off-stream investigations team or other people at Twitch to make this shit just like not a constant worry of mine, that would be wonderful. Do you wanna show your tool, man? I can see the dong outline. Not a banana in your pants, but potassium is on my mind. Do you wanna be a hammock for my tool? Because you know you would like to hold my tool, man. Anyways, let's see if we can find the cat too. Here, I can do this while we put this beautiful Wellington away. Okay. Do you wanna see my outline? Uh-oh. Did I break the Stream Deck stuff? Fuck. I also can't hear what it sounds like anymore. Oh, we don't even have music playing anymore? God damn. Ah! Alright, well. Shit, I'm so sorry, everyone. I didn't realize how boring this was going in the background. I would have never done this if I didn't realize we didn't even have fucking music going. Okay. I guess let's rate a friend. I don't know what the fuck is happening here right now. But let's go rate a friend. We'll be back tomorrow with more fun. But, yeah, thank you for everybody who hung out. Thank you for everybody who haven't been trying to get me canceled or reporting me or doing stupid shit that I fucking hate. Thank you for everybody who contributed to allowing this wonderful cooking experience to continue happening. And especially thank you to everybody who've been, you know, active, chatting, yapping, or even lurking regularly. I really, really do appreciate it. I promise I will continue doing more of this. Maybe even if we don't hit our next sub goal before the end of this month. But if we can continue doing a couple cooking streams per month, I think that'd be amazing. Especially if we don't have all the issues or problems or whatnot happening that we've had the last couple of times. But we are going to be rating Nurse and Duder, who are doing what's called an on-the-go summer school special. So please give them lots of love. Share our raid message if you can. And I will catch you all later, you filthy animals.